In the Ronald Reagan Leadership Program, one thing that we did was identify a problem that we saw within our community in order to put together an action plan in order to combat the issue.
I first came to SLP on the initial day of the program. I had came in with the idea of starting a food collection program on elementary and middle school campuses.
The reason I chose to work with Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation is because I had a younger brother who passed away at the age of 5 of neuroblastoma, which is a type of childhood cancer. And so Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation researches and donates money and funds childhood cancer research, which is really important to people like me and different people in the community.
About 3 years ago, close to 4 years ago, I met this little girl also named Zoe. She was diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer. I am a pitcher in softball, so I decided to do a project called Zoe Strike Out Cancer, where people would donate $1 or $2 per strikeout. After that, she became cancer-free. She is now 6 years old, and she's been cancer-free for about 3 years now.
We didn't really know what to do at the beginning with our projects. It was a little mind-boggling at first because there's so many things we can do. But I was going through the internet and I noticed a couple websites that we could help out on, and there was this one called the Bolsetta Project, so it's these bracelets. So what it is it's this program that employs artists in Nicaragua, and it helps them support their families.
So originally I picked a leadership action plan that had to do with therapeutic kids, and this was an area of my life that I was extremely passionate about and I did a lot of volunteering with. However, when I looked into the resources that were already in place, I saw that the programs and activities that they had were sufficient in this department. So then I decided to look at a different issue which I was also passionate about, which was drug and alcohol substance abuse in teens, and I saw that it wasn't being as addressed.
The issue that I found very prominent and that I saw every day in my community was a lack of caring for an individual's education. Being in high school every day, you get a wide variety of people, some who are extremely dedicated and some who are just there because they have to be.
So I created a teen conference where teens and adults could come together and talk about comprehensive strategies to address this problem, whether that just be by saying no, or whether that be by talking to someone that you trust as an adult. So there's lots of strategies that you can use.
The general idea of my project was pretty much to have an assembly, a festival, like a week, to encourage students to love education, and to do this by teaching them about different countries and different individuals who didn't have this privilege.
On the last day of the program, we met with community members and got to pitch our idea, and that really affected me because the community member I spoke to was working with getting the message out there and using advertising, and I was kind of missing that in my action plan. I was full of passion and I was full of what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to share that with people and how to get that out there.
I think definitely my confidence in what I want to speak about and my passion about my project, and it just it gave me the confidence to move forward and know that I want to do this project.
There's so many things that you can take away from your 5-day studying at the library, and they range from leadership qualities such as optimism and communication to the relationships you build with the other students here that are experiencing what you are, as well as the educators. I think it's really phenomenal that as students we have the forum to work with adults who are willing to support us in our efforts to continue to expand our leadership qualities and our passions.
Always be optimistic, always be open-minded. Don't be afraid to go out and network with other people. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Because at the end, that's what really matters. Teamwork is what matters. You just can't expect to do everything on your own. Everybody needs some help every now and then.
The goals you set are doable, and you can do it. So you just have to maintain that positive attitude and work through your problems.